I'm just cooking dinner again, to be honest. And I just thought I would turn my recorder on. I'm making butter chicken, which is a bit legendary in my house. Everybody loves it. So I started cooking my onions because they need to cook for probably a good 5 minutes. So I just thought I'd start them so you didn't have to watch me stir the onions. They're nearly there. Actually, I might just turn them down a little bit and let them just sit and simmer while I do some other stuff. So I've got a kilo of chicken thigh. You can use any kind of chicken. I like chicken thigh. It's nice and tasty. I'm not a fan of breast. I find it a bit dry. But if you like breast, that's cool. Use breast. You can use wings, legs, whatever. Just need to adjust the time to make sure the chicken's cooked. That's all. So a kilo of chicken thighs, just chop them up into bite-sized pieces. So probably normally you should marinate your chicken. I'm not going to today because I'm not. I don't have time. So I've got the juice of a lemon, and the acid of that lemon is going to kind of break the chicken down a little bit, cook it a little bit, and make it nice and tender, which is cool. So the juice of lemon in this container here, I have got a whole bulb of garlic, and about the same size of ginger, and I have got 4 long green chilies. So not hot chilies, just long green ones. So I'm going to put half of that into my chicken, and I'm going to put the other half into my onions to get that to start cooking and making that nice and delicious. There we go. I add a little bit of water into this mixture, the garlic ginger chili, when I blitzed it, just so it would get nice and fine. So there's a little bit of water in there, but it'll just cook off, no big deal. So I've got lemon juice, garlic ginger chili, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt as well. And in here I've got 2 tablespoons of garam masala. I make my own garam masala, but you can just buy it. There's lots of recipes for garam masala on the internet, and it's all a bit personal, but this is just the mix I like. I like it quite heavy in clove and pepper, so that's what mine is. So there's 2 tablespoons in here. I'm going to put half of it in this mix here with 1 cup of yogurt. So this is homemade yogurt, so it's a bit runnier than normal yogurt. Won't make any difference because we're going to put it in the pan eventually anyway, so it will fry up. So just give that a bit of a stir around so it's all mixed together. So I'm just going to let this sit while I do everything else, and that'll give it a chance just to slightly marinate, I guess. And that, like I said, the acid from the lemon and the acid from the yogurt, it will make a difference. Even if you can leave this for half an hour, it will make a difference. You don't really need to leave it overnight. Alright, so the chicken's ready to add in when we are. So now into this mix here, I'm going to add the rest of my spices. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit because I want it nice and sizzly. What have I got? What will I start with? So I might start with the chili. I've got a tablespoon of Kashmiri chili powder. It's red chili powder. It's a particularly mild chili powder that I like to use. But you can use any kind of red chili powder you like. And if you don't love chili, don't put it in. That's fine. It will still taste delicious without it. So there's a tablespoon of that. I've got 2 tablespoons of smoky paprika. I have got 1 tablespoon of cardamom. And I have 1 tablespoon of fenugreek. So these are fenugreek seeds. I think you can buy it in powder as well. I got these from my local health food shop. They're not easy to come across where I live. But if you've got a good Chinese, Asian, Indian grocer, you will definitely be able to find it. Or, gourmet grocery shop or something, you'll definitely be able to find fenugreek. Pop that in. Alright. I normally do it with the rain tube, and it sucks all the air out rather than going up your nose. So I'm just going to cook this for a good couple of minutes. So the spices are really nicely toasted, and it really makes a big difference. It'll give your dish a really nice depth of flavour when you've got nicely toasted spices. I always toast my garam masala anyway before I toast all the spices, and then I split them all up and put them in a bottle. So those were already toasted. But just my other ones there, like my chili and smoky paprika and cardamom, they weren't. Alrighty. Oh, sticking a little bit, but that's okay. It's not very. Okay. Now my next thing is I'm going to add the chicken. So added that chicken in, give it a nice stir around. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so now I'm just going to let that cook away. And normally I would let that chicken cook all the way through, probably a good 5 or 10 minutes before I did anything else. If I had time. Again, it's all about layering flavour. So if you put everything in at once, then everything sort of heats together and molds together at all the same level and layers. But if you add things at different times and cook them for different, like, so once the chicken's cooked, you add something else or another spice, it just adds different layers to and complexity to your dish. So it doesn't mean it's not going to be delicious if you throw it all in at once, but I think you can make it more delicious if you've got the time, by taking your time and putting things at different times. So normally I would leave this for a good 10 minutes, make sure the chicken was all cooked through, but I'm not going to today because I'm not going to today. I've got 1 jar of tomato passata, which is just tomato puree really, Italian tomato sauce. This is going in here. Stir around. Oops. Alright, so it's coming back up to the boil again now. So now I'm going to add, oops, I'm going to turn it down before it spits at me. But now I'm going to add another good couple of pinches of salt and the rest of that garam masala. So remember what I said about layering things? So this is already toasted. Most garam masala you buy is already toasted, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you want to make it extra toasty, a bit darker, you can. Just pop it in a dry pan until it smells really, it smells different, and it probably will start to smoke a little bit. Nice low pan, toss it around, it's really good. So adding that garam masala in, another layer of spice, kind of like a 3rd layer now that we've added. And then I'll probably let this cook for probably another 10 minutes, or up to about half an hour cooking time now. In normal time, I would get my butter, so it's 150 grams of butter. It's called butter chicken for a reason because there's butter in it. And pop that inside. And what I'm going to do now is the lid on this. I'm going to pretend that the butter's all melted, when really I'm just going to come back and stir it in another couple of minutes when it has melted. So it's all mixed together. I'm going to pop the lid on. Turn it up a little bit. To bring it back up to simmer. I'm going to simmer it for about 10 minutes now with the butter in it. And then my dinner